Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Lotus PC, and welcome back to me throwing pencils on my keyboard. Welcome back to the play by email game against Invictus. How are we all doing? This is War in the Pacific, in case that wasn't clear. But yes, welcome back. So, been getting some advice from people in Discord. I've been being told that I've not been doing things that are quite right. Which is not a surprise, let's be honest. Oh god, it's the Surabaja. This fucking thing. I mean, we managed to hit its deck armor. Let us go through this. Okay, managed to break off. I think we did okay. The Surabaja took 3 shell hits. Nothing too exciting. So, being told basically that I've made a few mistakes. Some of them I was aware of, like for example the Ustaven campaign. Complete mistake. I'm totally aware of that. Whether or not the other mistakes that I was aware of were up for debate, and it's something we'll talk about a little bit today. It might be a case that I actually sort them a little bit off screen. But yes, we will be sorting it today. Now, this is our bombardment of Makassar. Thank you again to XYZ for helping me with pronunciation of these places. We'll let that bombardment go. No response from the ground. 140 casualties reported, which is really good. Basically, fucked the runway, which obviously is a little bit of a nightmare for us. It means we can't use it straight away, but hopefully it does mean that the those allies will be good. The damage to the allies will be pretty useful. It seems that Invictus is now aware of me trying to do night flights. So this is Pamela Bank, and he's got buffaloes trying to intercept my Nels. Luckily, not too many took much damage, but it also looks like the Nels didn't do a lot either, which is not great. So, is it worthwhile doing a raid during the day? I don't think it is. Got a few nails shot down there. Yeah. I kind of think it's not really worth it. He's aware of it now. You know, we've tried this to try and surprise, but it hasn't necessarily pulled off. If we're going to do bombing, we should just kind of keep it, to the day or with extra support and things like that. Dutch sub off Kuching. Not great. We should be finding those and sinking those. So, yeah, that's something we've got to be weary of. But that should be the day or the night completed, so we'll be able to go into day combat. No, a submarine attempting to shoot some torpedoes at some, patrol boats, but they have taken some serious damage, so I think we're losing a submarine just off the coast of Brisbane, which is not good. We don't want that. We want to keep those as much as we can. So that's not good. Okay. Temporary flotation device failing on what? Hold on. Okay. Come on, night. Be over so we can get through things quicker. There we go. God, I hate how long the night takes. I don't know why it takes so long. I never will. But I do hate how long it takes. So this is the Surabaja again. 21,000 yards. Torpedoes in the water. I am zooming this up. Surabaja is taking some damage. Has been told to disengage, but it does look like she's probably getting away. Did take a torpedo hit. Didn't notice that. On fire, heavy damage. So we may have finally killed off the Surabaja. Oh, and we found some allied cargo ships, but didn't do much. Oh no, the Surabaja is still here. She is still alive. We managed to evade combat, but she is on fire. And again, we're back at the Surabaja. These guys are just trying to avoid each other at the moment, I think. But I'll take possibly sinking the Surabaja. It's caused us some problems. We've got revenge for the DMSs. So, at least I've got the title for the episode. Okay, still lots of bad weather kind of causing us issues. Hawks being faced by what little mates we have, not really doing much there, which is fantastic, and then obviously some buffaloes also not getting away. I'm kind of clicking through these, you know, quite quickly. Like I expect them, you know, to have a particular outcome. Now it does look like these guys are taking a little bit more casualties, which is hopefully good news. Whether or not it is, it's just something to think about. They're not taking enough for my liking, basically. I'm not thinking that this is, okay, we can break through a Clark Field just yet. But we will keep an eye on that. A lot of bombers here hitting Gustavin, hitting the airfield, kind of damaging the airfield, but not doing too much damage. Again, what we could do is like move these aircraft away. You know, let Invictus hit that and just kind of let Invictus screw it up. Now, good there. So the Dornier 24s that have been causing some problems tried to attack our ships at Makassar. There we go. And the Claudes from the Ryu have given them some cover. That's what we've been kind of failing to do a lot of the time. We've been kind of failing to, you know, give our aircraft, our ships, any sort of cover when we're doing these sorts of landings. So seeing that's pretty good. Bombardment of Pontiac, intriguing. This isn't ideal, especially not with swordfish. Hit sips. Fucking damn it. We're probably going to lose another destroyer here. Ah. Okay. Afternoon. We actually spotted an allied submarine there. That's rare. You know, normally when we get spotted allied submarines, we normally get what you call it. There's also one by Camera Bay as well. We normally get it where it's just kind of like, oh, we may have spotted a submarine, but we're not sure. So, Anne's trying to bombard Mole Mine. Oscar's going up against Hurricane Mark II, which I do worry about because I always feel like Hurricane Mark IIs are better. And some Flying Tigers. Let's skip through that. Seems to be okay. But now post-air combat where the Anne's are going to get caught. Not much damage. A bit frustrating. And then a bit of a cap over here. Now, this is somewhere that we need sword, actually. Keep an eye on things. So, yeah, that's what we'll have to kind of do. I'm hoping that the landings at Makassar are going to start happening today, because, again, I don't want stuff to take too long. Hopefully they do. Yeah, there they go. So there's the Chokai and stuff also doing bombardment. So that's good. Should be suppressing any defensive guns. Another 140 casualties reported. That's pretty good. And then we should have our landings. 10 support troops lost. That's useful. You know, not silly numbers that we have had in the past. So I'm all good with that. Bombardment at Kukong. Keep that up. Annotation. Deliberate attack at Malay Ballet. How's this going to go for us? There is a fort there. But yeah, massive victory there for the good. We reduced the fortifications. Didn't take too many casualties. We keep that up. Brilliant. Deliberate attack at just outside of the ball. Still somehow not destroying the Lark Battalion. And a deliberate attack at Tarakan. Still also somehow not taking Tarakan. I don't know how. Allied bombardment at Clark Field. This could be a bit intriguing. And it will kind of give us a little bit of a sight on how things are going. But I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be, you know, make for good reading for us. Remember, we are moving troops out of Clark Field. They are going down to Manila to basically R&R is what they're going to do. Yeah, it doesn't make the best of readings. So when they go down there to do some R&R, then they should be able to come back, and hopefully by that time the supplies at Clark Field will be running low, and then we can kind of push them finally and get rid of them. So fingers crossed on that one. We'll see. Okay, so upgrades, yada 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 yada. Okay, that's some victory points lost to garrisons. Okay then, so let's have a chat about things I've done wrong, and things that I wasn't necessarily sure. And the first place we need to go is over here. So, something that I kind of ballsed up and didn't realise I was ballsing up was I am setting these guys on several different missions. So, if I want them to do sweep or escorts, cap, and long range, I need to set them on different groups. So, this supposedly is still kind of broken apart. There's some nates here, which need to move to where we want them to. Select on map. So, that's going to be something. Transfer to base, transfer to Bangkok, and then they'll be able to go there. Okay, yeah, we don't have many Oscars. Now, something that, so what we need to do is we need to split these if we want to use them on several different things. So, for example, if these ones we want to split, it also doesn't help when we've got things in like 7 different places. It's maybe something I should also be keeping an eye on. Where's the other one of these? Singapore. God, that's miles away. Oh. Okay. So these guys should hopefully now set base to go to base where the aircraft is located. Yes, that's fine. There's still more stuff coming, but because they're different aircraft, they're not going to combine. So that's something that we need to sort, and then we need to split them and make sure that they're doing those different missions, because at the moment they're not, and it's going to be causing us some problems. Now, something else that I've kind of been doing is I'm still producing stuff that for aircraft that don't need them. If we go to industry, this is where I'm kind of fucking up, and it's kind of the engines as well. So if we go to air, I shouldn't really be building mates. I'm still building them because I'm being a little bit kind of cautious, and I shouldn't be, basically. I'm going to shift these straight over to Oscars. We've got loads of nates still. Any we use, then fine. But they do need to be shifted. Now, these are going to need repairing. We will set Harban to expand so that they can. You know, we can see here we are getting a decent amount of Oscars trying to be built, but we need more. Now, they were also using, if we go to engines, the Oscars. Well, I still don't think these guys are the best. These are using the HA35 engine. So, if we kind of go down to engines, the Tokyo is producing the ones for the nates. Let's switch that to the HA35 engine. Okay. That way we're kind of using it a bit better. There is already a plant here. Let's start to expand this other plant so we can get this built even quicker. Also, the Amikaze. I'm not sure what aircraft is using the Amikaze. Most things are going to be using... the Glens are using the... Okay. Now then, this is an interesting one. If we go to Japanese aircraft and go to type, and we go to control aircraft or float plane, Glens, if I'm right, thinking... No, they're not. Never mind. I will shut up because they're not. Jakes are the ones we want to be using. What engine do these have? HA33s. Right, cool. So let's get rid of that. So go into here, go back into engines, and get rid of this. Change these to... I mean, there's already HA33s. I'm not that worried. Change them to HA35s. And get these up quickly. Because these guys are things we're going to be using in better spots. Now, there's plenty of HA35s, I think. We shouldn't be making blends then. We should be making, what do we call it? What were they called? I literally saw them and now I forgot what they were called. Jakes, that's what we should be making. There we go. So start making me some Jakes, because these are the guys we want on our ships. They're further range, it'll give us better viewpoints. Now, in terms of R&D air, we should be producing the people are thinking we should be on the M3 already. Now that's probably my fault for not building fast enough. These guys are not repairing. I don't know why I've not had that all repairing. They need to be. You know, we've obviously closed some of them down to let other things build, but we do need to get as much of this going as we can. Now then, where is the... That needs a bigger base. Let's get that. Why are these not either? How are we getting on with the Helen? It's coming along. I still think we need more. Okay. And the Franks should also be getting going as well as quickly as they can. Now they mount the Nakajima H45 engine. So if we go down to here, go to the H45 engine. It's almost done, to be fair, but let's start expanding it because we're going to need more. So hopefully that helps fix our industry. We are already like 2 months behind, which is kind of going to cause us a huge problem. But we will see how things go. Now, let's just quickly go back into the industry so we can have a look at where we want to get these air bases and stuff built up. So, for example, Yokohama is slow, doesn't have loads of supply. Now, the thing with Yokohama is it should be quite a big base, which should means it should get loads of supply. It is. It's also expanding its port even more, so that's fine. Let's get these supplies up. Let's get it to like 10k. That's fine there. Let's also go and check elsewhere. Maebashi. What's that? Let's expand Maebashi's airfield. Because again, it's not super big. So something that's really important with this is you want to make sure, and this is something I knew about but haven't really been acting on, and that's my fault. These bases, they need to ideally, you know, be as big as they can, because what ends up happening is if you have larger bases, they kind of eat supply better. So we want to expand these bases, and it will allow them to kind of, you know, throughput more supply. So that's why we're going into here to make sure these guys are building up. For most of them, it's all good. Gifu might need something over there. Is there anything in Tokyo that we can maybe send over there? Really? What about in Yokohama? There is a construction base battalion here. Let's send these guys over to Ahsoka, to Gifu. And that will hopefully help get Gifu built up, which will get more supplies over there, so that's fine. Elsewhere, I genuinely don't think there's too much we need to necessarily worry about. How is this guy getting on? That's the Nokaze. It's this one that got hit by. F for the Machiso. That's definitely going down. There's no way in hell that's getting out there. We're going to scuttle it. Rip. Yeah, there's no way that's getting out. Now, let us transfer. Oh, fuck me. They're kind of stuck. Yeah, the Ustavan campaign has been a complete and unmitigated disaster. I think we can accept that. Let us get these Sallies as well. Let's just get them to go up to, say, 12,000 feet. And I'm also going to set them to rest for 50%. Because I think the planes are taking a bit of fatigue. Now, the other problem we have is we don't really have that many Sallies. We've got a load of 1Cs, but it does seem like we're struggling for 1Bs at the moment. So let's just go have a look at our industry. Come out of engines, let's go to air. It's 2As. Yeah, so we're only making 30 a month and we're losing that, you know, more than that every day. Now, the thing is Sallies are not going to be around for too much longer, but I still do want to get them slightly improved because there's nothing better than that. Okay, so hopefully that helps us out a little bit with our supply situation, and we're not wasting as much. So, again, I think we're kind of just going to let things progress as they were. Oosthaven has managed to get a little bit of supplies. Out of 124th doing. Yeah, they're getting there. They're going on the offensive. Let's make sure that other places our offensives are still going. Because that's super important. These guys, you need to get straight onto deliberate attack. There should be more. Actually, maybe there isn't more offloading. Fuck. Hopefully you're going to be okay. The VU, you should be slightly off. Okay, you should be following that task force, and at destination, stand off by like 2 hexes. But good job on the claws covering. I'm really happy with those. They're doing a good job. We will need to upgrade them to zeros as soon as we can, to be honest though. They've been doing a good job, so we're happy. We also really probably want to resize these. So let's put those at 20. And then, yeah, resize to 20. And we can resize these to 20. Let's resize these to 25. Although actually, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Sure. Sure. We just need to get some supplies off at Rabaul. That's the thing we need to do. To get that fueled. Again, everything else seems pretty chill. We will see how it goes. There's the I-16 here. How's it doing? Not great, to be honest. Not great at all. Disband. So that should hopefully prepare. There is some Jakes here, actually. Well, that should be going. Takes 37 days for the repair ship. Oof. Okay, they've got Jakes on them, that's fine. There's also Claudes here. Where were they heading? They were heading somewhere. It's not truck because it's not big enough. Is Babladal big enough? No. Is Rabaul big enough? Probably not. It is still expanding, but it's not quite big enough yet. Now these have come off the Cheetos. Hold on, let's have a look at something. Try to have a quick check at something. I don't even know where these would come under, actually. Maybe auxiliary ships? No. Not CVLs. No, let's do it like this. All ships. Do we even still have them? Because that might be the problem. Intelligence reports. Ship sunk. As you don't know. I am not sure. Now, according to this, I think we knew about that. The Colorado also went down, so he sunk 3 battleships at Pearl Harbor. Okay. Okay, the Allies have gone down to a minor victory, so that's good. Now, something that I've not been doing, I kind of completely ballsed up not doing this, and I kind of didn't even think about it. These guys should be pilots. These should be army pilots. And I didn't think about that, because I'm a dope. These should be doing training for army pilots. And again, it's one of those things. I just did not think about this being army pilot training places. So let's get these lilies at ground attack. I'm wondering, is there something we can upgrade these to that's a bit better so we can use the lilies at the front line? Because these are 2A. Oh no, they're 1Bs. We do have a lot of 1Bs, so I'm not really worried by that. So that's fine. We've got a load of Topsies here. We do also have some Nates as well. Fuck, I think I just got them from, like, really good pilots. Yeah. Release the top air pilots. Let's release 5 of them because they were pretty good. And then get new pilots from there. And we got these ANs as well. They should also be doing ground attack. Yeah, something that I really didn't think about. And I'm an idiot for not doing that, really. There's some Sallies here, some 1C Sallies. Do you guys want to take, like, something else? Maybe, like, Mary's, for example. Done. Upgrade now. Sure, you can keep the original, but I'm going to get rid of it. Again, ground attack. Full day's training. Placement, get 9 more. Now that might help free up a few. We can try here to free up a few of these Sallies, which might be useful. I mean, their 1Cs are not as good as 2Bs, but still, a bit of freeing up on these on this front might be useful for us. Like, for example, we got a load of these Idas. We can use for sure. We can keep that. Because this game doesn't, despite how much this goes into it, the game doesn't actually do much distinction between, you know, twin engine bombers and non-twin engine bombers, which I find intriguing, to be honest. You know, it does feel like this is the type of game that if it was going to do it, it would do that, but clearly it does not. So again, let's get pilots for these Nates from here. Like, we're not going to want to upgrade them to anything else. And set them all to that. As I say, something I really didn't think about. You know, Manchukuo just completely skipped my mind. Like, look at all these guys here. So many stuff. Like, so many things here that can be being used. And yeah, it's the fact that I completely forgot that is really dumb. And you know, we should be getting these guys to be practicing, you know, their air combat and things like that. And as we can see, there is actually some people here that are good enough for the front line. So we'll maybe get rid of those guys. So air, what's their defense? Yeah, pretty high as well. So let's go to reserve. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. And again, get 4 pilots from replacement. So many apologies to people who have been tearing their hair out looking at me ignoring this area for bombers and army pilots. I apologize. I won't do it again. Set for all level bombers. Actually, I should just do that for set for all fighters in this base. It should be 0. Cool. Okay, so let's just go through the fighters and see. Oh, these are recon as well, so these can also be doing that. Set for all recons. Let's just go through fighter aircraft. There's loads of recon here. And just see. Are there any more here? So there's, yeah, again, like 3 pilots here that shouldn't be here. They should be at the front lines. 2, 3. There we go. Done. Silly. It is silly from me, and I genuinely can't believe I didn't realise that. But hey, we have. At least now. We just won't make sure we fuck that up again. Again, probably will forget, but let's try not to. So over here, in our Oscars, pilots, let us get rid of I mean, I can send them to the group. I don't really mind. Let's get rid of the least competent air pilots. Get rid of 5 of those. And then we'll have to come back the next day and make sure we get them back. But yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we will leave it there with a few fuck-ups. Hopefully a bit more fixed. But yeah, we will see how things go. But thank you very much, everyone, as per usual, for joining us. I hope you have enjoyed this. And I hope to see you around soon for the next one. So until then, have a very, very good day. I'll see you soon. Bye!